Welcome to the National Science and Math Quiz. Salma?
5.4 watts.
You're right.
Even function.
You're right. KNUST Senior High School. Congratulations on winning the contest. Welcome to the National Science and Math Quiz. Today we bring you the 8th 1A stage contest in the 2016 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. The contest will feature New Juaben Senior High School, Mfantsipim School, and St. Charles Minor Seminary. St. Charles Minor Seminary. St. Charles Minor Seminary is represented by
Alasan Abdul Sabudu Wumpini, final year.
Mbelda Jalam Cletus, final year.
You are welcome, gentlemen. How are you?
We are doing well.
We are fine, thank you.
That's better. All right. You are coming from the preliminary stage of competition.
Yes, ma'am.
Who did you meet and how did it go?
It was against Nkonya and Tepa, and it went quite well.
You dispatched them. All right. What shall we expect for today?
But I'm the best.
All right. Thank you very much. Best wishes to you.
Thank you.
Next, Mfantsipim School. You are welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Mfantsipim School is represented by
Victor Azum Makafi, final year.
John Mfantsipim, final year.
How are you?
Fine, thank you very much.
Very good. Do you remember anything from last year? Because you are a Cedar School, aren't you?
Yes, please.
What happened? Tell your story.
It was quite unfortunate that we were kicked out by Kumasi High, but this time we are coming strong.
All right. Best wishes to you.
Thank you very much.
New Juaben Senior High School. New Juaben Senior High School is represented by
Edu Isaac Yurinchi, final year. Ajekum Foster, final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, madam.
And how are you doing today?
We are fine.
All right, you've already been in battle in the preliminary stage.
Yes, please.
Who did you meet? How did it go?
We met Isiama Senior High and Kumasi Girls Senior High.
And
And by God's grace, we won.
okay, what shall we expect today?
Nothing but the best.
All right. In that case, best wishes to you. Contestants are promising the best. That's very good. Before I take my seat, I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is brought to you by Primetime Limited and is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools and supported by RMG Ghana Limited. I am also grateful to GTP for my beautiful outfit. My name is Dr. Elsie Efa Kaufman. I'm a senior lecturer in the Department of Biomedical Engineering, University of Ghana. I'm your quiz mistress. Contestants, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is a round for fundamental concepts, simple, direct questions requiring simple, direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If it's incorrectly answered, it becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and answer. If the answer is correct, a bonus point. If the answer is incorrect, it fetches a penalty point. For questions that require calculations, you have 30 seconds to present an answer. If there are no calculations involved, you have 10 seconds to do so. All questions are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to all 3 schools. I will start with St. Charles Minor Seminary, but before I come to you, there's a preamble to all schools. Preamble. When I get to your school, I will give you a factor. What you are to do is to explain how the factor I give you affects the rate of diffusion in 11 cells. Did you get your preamble? You did. All right. St. Charles, nature of particles. Yes, Wumpini.
Madam, nature of particle in the sense that the cell membrane only allows smaller molecular masses to pass through, and hence if the particle is a bit larger, it cannot diffuse across, and hence...
I'll give you 1. What you're saying is right, of course, but what I was expecting for you to say is that the smaller the particle, the faster they move from one cell to another. New Juaben, with the same preamble, concentration gradient. Yes, Foster?
The greater the concentration gradient, the higher the rate of diffusion across the cell membrane.
Okay, I'll give that to you. Mfantsipim School, with the same preamble, temperature. Yes, Victor.
The higher the temperature, the higher the kinetic energy of the molecules, and hence the faster the rate of the diffusion.
Yes. This is the short preamble. Rationalize the denominator. Your expression, St. Charles, 2 over the expression 2 minus root 3. Yes, Cletus.
4 plus 2 root 6.
That's incorrect. Which of you raise your hand, please? Yes, Victor.
4 plus 2 root 3.
Yes. New Juaben, with the same preamble, your expression. 1 over the expression 3 plus 2 root 2. Yes, Foster.
3 minus 2 root 2.
Yes. Mfantsipim School, with the same preamble, yours is 2 over the expression 4 minus root 15. Victor?
8 plus 2 root 15.
Yes. When I get to your school, I will give you a set of 4 units. Which of the given units are equivalent? I hope you got that. All right. St. Charles. Joule, Newton second, Newton meter, watt second. Yes, Cletus?
Joule, Newton meter, and watt second.
The last one?
Watt second.
Yes. New Juaben, yours, with the same preamble. Newton, kilogram meter second squared, joule per meter, volt coulomb per meter. Foster.
Joule per meter and volt.
No, I'm not accepting that. Yeah, go ahead. Cletus.
Joule per meter, coulomb voltage per meter. Then that's all.
No, that's not all. Not for a bonus, no. It's actually Newton, joule per meter, and volt coulomb per meter. Mfantsipim School, yours, with the same preamble. Ampere second, joule per volt, Newton second per Tesla per meter, volt second.
Joules per volt and volt second.
No, that's incorrect for bonus. The right answer, ampere second, joule per volt, Newton second per Tesla per meter. Those three. Consider the equilibrium reaction. Gaseous A plus 2 gaseous B going to 2 gaseous C. State the effect of increase in external pressure on the position of the equilibrium. Yes, Wumpini.
Madam, increasing in pressure will shift the equilibrium position to the right, since it's the only part that can reduce the pressure.
All right. New Juaben. Consider the equilibrium process. Gaseous A plus 2 gaseous B going to 2 gaseous C. If at equilibrium, more of gaseous A is introduced, explain what happens to the equilibrium constant. Foster.
The equilibrium constant will remain the same because an increase in A will increase the product in C. So the same, it will remain constant.
Yes. Mfantsipim School. Consider the reversible reaction. Gaseous CO plus 3 gaseous H2 going reversibly to gaseous CH4 plus gaseous H2O plus heat. At which temperature will the equilibrium constant be greater? 300 Kelvin or 500 Kelvin? Yes, Victor?
For the temperature, for the equilibrium constant to be greater, the number of products must be greater than the number of reactants. So since an exothermic reaction, it will be favored by the lower temperature, that's 300 Kelvin.
Okay. St. Charles, name the first step in carrying out ecological studies in a terrestrial habitat. Letters.
Location and demarcation of the area.
Okay. New Juaben, what name is given to a situation where only specified trees in a forest reserve are cut down? For bonus, it's called selective exploitation. A farmer cultivating leafy vegetables will require fertilizers with a relatively high content of which mineral? Yes, Victor.
Nitrogen.
You're right. Find the equation of the line, that's a preamble. St. Charles, through the point A with coordinates 1, 1, and parallel to the line with equation 2x minus 3y is equal to 5. Yes, Cletus?
3y minus 2s minus 1 is equal to 0.
2x minus 3y plus 1 is equal to
Plus
0.
1. Okay, yeah, that's right. Through the point B with coordinates 2, negative 1, and perpendicular to the line with equation y is equal to negative 1. Yes, Foster?
Y minus 3 plus y minus x plus 3 is equal to 0.
That's incorrect. Yes, Cletus?
Y is equal to x minus 3.
Oh. The right answer is x is equal to 2. Mfantsipim School with the same preamble. Through the point C with coordinates 2, 3, and parallel to the line with equation y is equal to 5. Yes, Victor?
Y is equal to 3.
Yes. St. Charles. A 0.2 kilogram object moving at 6 meters per second collides head-on with and becomes embedded in a stationary object of mass 0.4 kilogram. Determine the speed of the composite object after the collision.
2 meters per second.
Wumpini,
2 meters per second.
you're right. New Juaben. A stationary 0.6 kilogram object spontaneously disintegrates into 2 pieces, and one piece of mass 0.2 kilogram flies off with speed 20 meters per second. Find the speed of the other piece. Yes, Foster?
0.1 meters per second.
That's incorrect for a bonus. The right answer is 10 meters per second. A steel ball of mass 0.08 kilogram moving at 5 meters per second collides head-on with a stationary block and stops. What is the mass of the block if it moves with speed 2 meters per second? Yes, John?
0.2 kilograms.
Yes. Last set of questions for the round, 30 seconds. St. Charles, calculate the enthalpy change of the following reaction. Gaseous CO plus 3 gaseous H2 going to gaseous CH4 plus H2O gas. Given that the enthalpies of formation in kilojoule per mole of CO gas, CH4 gas, and H2O gas are negative 110, negative 75.0, and negative 241, respectively. Yes, Wumpini?
Minus 206 kilojoules.
2 out of 3. Negative 206 kilojoule per mole. If the enthalpy change for the reaction, CH4 gas plus 4Cl2 gas going to CCl4 liquid plus 4HCl gas is negative 433 kilojoule per mole, then calculate the enthalpy of formation of HCl gas, given that the enthalpies of formation in kilojoule per mole of CH4 gas and CCl4 liquid are negative 75 and negative 140, respectively. for a bonus. The right answer is negative 92 kilojoule per mole. Last question in Mfantsipim School. Calculate the enthalpy change for the reaction. 2S solid plus 3O2 gas going to 2SO3 gas. Given that the enthalpy of formation of SO3 gas is negative 198 kilojoule per mole. John.
Negative 396 kilojoules per mole.
Yes. And that's the end of the first round.
Welcome to the good life of agriculture with RMG Ghana Limited. Experience our quality crop protection products, seeds, fertilizers, irrigation equipment, and technical expertise to increase your yield. RMG Ghana Limited, agriculture on a sustainable basis.
At the end of the first round, New Juaben Senior High School has 9 points. St. Charles Minor Seminary has 13 points. Mfantsipim School has 23 points. Round 2. This is a round which is also known as the speed race. In this round, questions are thrown to all 3 schools at the same time. If a school wishes to answer the question, they do so by ringing their bell. May I hear your bell, St. Charles Minor Seminary? Thank you. Yours, Mfantsipim School. Thank you. And yours, New Juaben. Thank you. If you answer the question at the first attempt, 3 points. That's if it's correct. On the second attempt, 2 points. On the third attempt, 1 point. For questions that require calculations, you have a maximum of 30 seconds in which to present an answer. If there are no calculations, you have 10 seconds to do so. There are 12 questions in all. Best wishes. The reactance of an inductor is 20 ohms at an angular frequency of 50 radians per second. Find the inductance of the inductor. Which of you? Yes, Victor.
0.4 Henry.
Yes. Next question. A 5-kilogram object moving at 20 meters per second slows to 18 meters per second in 0.5 seconds. Find the magnitude of the average force on the object. Foster.
20 newtons.
You are right. The half-life of a radionuclide is 2 milliseconds. What fraction of active nuclei remains in a sample of the radionuclide after 4 milliseconds? Yes, Victor?
Half of the original amount.
That's incorrect. Wumpini?
Madam, 1/4 of the original amount.
Yes. What name is given to animal-like protists? Yes, Victor?
Protozoa.
You're right. What structure collects extra water and expels it? Yes, Cletus?
Contractor vacuum.
You're right. What name is given to the active growing stage of a protozoan parasite? Victor?
Mitotic stage.
No. It's called the trophozoite. Solve the linear equation. 3 multiplied by the expression x minus 2 minus 5 multiplied by the expression 1 minus 2x is equal to 15. Victor.
X is equal to 3.
That's incorrect. Yes, Isaac.
X equals to 4.
No. Wumpini.
S equals 2.
Pardon? 2. Yes. Find the general term of the given sequence. 3, negative 6, 12, negative 24, and so on. Cletus.
The general term is 3 bracket open, negative 2 bracket close, raised to the power n minus 1.
Yes. Given the functions, f of x is equal to 3x plus 2, and g of x is equal to x squared minus 2. Find the composite function f of g of x. Wumpini.
Madam, 3x squared minus 4.
You are right. Last set of questions for this round. State the color of chlorine gas. Yes, Victor.
Pale green. Pale green.
I'm not going to accept that. Yes, Wumpini.
Madam, it's greenish yellow.
Yes. State the color of copper 1 oxide. Yes, Victor.
Black.
No. Wumpini.
Madam, white.
Oh, no. Yes, Isaac.
Blue.
Oh, no. It's reddish brown or brick red. Last one. Give the color that a copper compound imparts to a colorless flame.
Copper the flame. Blue.
Victor.
Blue.
That's incorrect. Wumpini.
Madam, brown.
No. Oh, it's green. And that's the end of the second round. At the end of the second round, New Juaben Senior High School has 12 points. St. Charles Minor Seminary has 27 points. Mfantsipim School has 29 points. Round 3. This is the round with our problem of the day. The problem of the day is a single question thrown to all 3 schools at the same time. From the time I ask you to begin, you have 3 minutes in which you can present a single answer from your school. The problem of the day is worth 10 points. You may now turn over your sheet so that we can read the problem of the day together. Problem of the day. A potted plant was watered and the pot enclosed in a plastic bag. A rubber band was used to tie the bag securely around the base of the stem. The plant was weighed at 7 a.m. and at 5 p.m. During this time, it lost 40 grams in mass. A. From these results, what was the plant's rate of transpiration? B. Why might this calculated rate be slightly inaccurate? 1, in daylight, and 2, in darkness. And C, what was the point of watering the plant? Finally, D, why was the pot enclosed in a plastic bag? Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. Your time is up. Please stop writing and present your answers. Contestants, please pick up your notepad and present your answers on the boards. The contestants have presented the answers. Before we award the marks, let's look at the suggested solution from our consultants. This is a problem in biology, an interesting experiment. So we have a potted plant. It was watered, and then it was enclosed in a plastic bag, and then the bag was tied around the stem, right, to keep everything together. Then it was weighed at 7 a.m. and then later on at 5 p.m. And during that time, the mass loss was 40 grams. And we have several questions to answer. The first one is, from the results, what was the plant's rate of transpiration? So our assumption is that there's a loss, any loss in mass is due to transpiration. So what is this? We recognize that from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., that's 10 hours. And if the loss is 40 grams, then the rate of transpiration is 40 divided by 10, which is 4 grams per hour. 2 points. Don't you like it when biology consultant brings a question involving calculations? 2 points. Next, why might this calculated rate be slightly inaccurate? First part, in the daylight. In the daylight, the mass loss due to transpiration will be reduced by a gain in mass resulting from photosynthesis. So the plant undergoes photosynthesis, it gains mass, and so then it sort of messes with the results. 2 points for saying this. Now in the darkness, why might the results not be accurate? In the darkness, some of the decrease in mass will be due to the loss of water and carbon dioxide produced by respiration. So respiration will cause loss, which is not a result of the transpiration. 2 points for this. Next, what was the point of watering the plant? Why did you water the plant before starting this experiment? The answer, if the plant had been short of water, this might have restricted the rate of transpiration. So you water it so that you don't have any interference with the transpiration process. 2 points. Finally, why was the pot enclosed in a plastic bag? The plastic bag prevented evaporation taking place from the pot or the soil. Had this evaporation not been prevented, the mass loss could not have been attributed solely to transpiration. So there might have been some water loss that was not a result of transpiration, right? So you are trying to avoid the loss of water that did not result from transpiration. That is worth 2 points, giving a total of 10 points. This is the suggested solution from our consultants. Contestants, what were you doing? Let's start with St. Charles. St. Charles, the first part calculation, no problem, 2 out of 2. The second part and the third part, I don't know what you were describing there. Daylight, the plant loses more water than the value. That's not what the question was about. And so also for the nighttime matter. So nothing there. Then the watering. Why was the plant watered? You said to supply necessary conditions for transpiration. Technically it's true, but you heard my answer, right? So it's not quite 100%. So I'm going to give you half mark. So that makes it 1 out of the 2. And then the last part, while we are talking about evaporation, loss of water, you are rather thinking about bringing more water. So I'm not giving you any points for that. That gives you 3 out of 10. New Juaben, calculation, no trouble, 2 points. Then the second part, B, in the daylight, what happens in the daylight? You said because the plant absorbs light to carry out photosynthesis, but you didn't quite link it. It's true, it's about the photosynthesis, right? It's the gain in mass as a result of photosynthesis. So that's an incomplete answer. I'm giving you 1 out of 2 for that. And then you didn't attempt the rest up to D, the last part, where you are supposed to talk about the purpose of wrapping the plant. You, very much like St. Charles, were talking about other things. All right. So that gives you 3 out of 10. In Mfantsipim School, no trouble with the calculation. You had difficulty with the B, the first part. In the daylight, what happens in the daylight? According to you, in the daylight, water may be lost due to sunlight and other factors such as wind. Oh dear, no. Okay, so that's not right. For the second part, you actually mentioned respiration. The water that may be lost as a result of guttation and also respiration. So that is right. You get 2 more points there. Your answer for C is not right. The plant was watered to prevent it from wilting or drying out. You know, this thing was more about transpiration and providing the environment for transpiration. So I'm not going to give you anything for that. And then water evaporating, you are also talking about water coming in, so no point for that. That gives you a total of 4 out of 10. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3. Round 4. In this round, I'm going to present each school with statements. When you receive your statement, please consider the statement very carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement becomes available to the 2 other schools. Once a school ranks and answers correctly, 2 full points. If the answer is incorrect, the penalty point is there. Penalty. So be careful. Best wishes to all 3 schools. I'm starting with New Juaben Senior High School. Your statement. A massive body moving with constant velocity requires a larger force to keep it moving than does a less massive body moving with the same constant velocity.
True.
Yes, Foster?
True.
No, that's a false statement. In Mfantsipim School, a body moving with a high but constant velocity requires a larger force to keep it moving than does a similar body moving with a lower constant velocity. Yes, Victor.
False.
You're right. If an object moves with constant velocity, the net force on it is 0. Yes, Cletus?
It's false.
No. Avogadro's law states that equal volumes of any 2 gases at the same temperature and pressure contain the same number of molecules. Foster?
True.
Yes. The law of combining volumes is different from the law proposed by Gay-Lussac. Yes, Victor?
False.
You're right. St. Charles. The ideal gas law is a composite of Boyle's law, Charles' law, and Avogadro's law. Yes, Wumpini.
Madam, it's true.
Yes. Log of the expression x squared over y to the power 5 is equal to 2 log of x minus 5 log of y. Foster?
True.
Yes. Log of the expression 2x cubed is equal to 6 log of x. Yes, Victor?
False.
You're right. Log of the expression x plus y is equal to log of x plus log of y. Yes, Wumpini?
Madam, it's false.
You're right. Juaben. In an ecosystem, autotrophs produce organic compounds that serve as food for them and other organisms. Yes, Foster?
True.
Yes. Flowers are the primary structures used in grouping plant families. Yes, Victor?
True.
Yes. Photosynthesis involves the breakdown of complex inorganic molecules. Yes, Wumpini?
Madam, false.
Yes. The angular momentum of the electron in the Bohr model of the hydrogen atoms equals h bar in the ground state. Yes, Foster?
False.
Oh, that's a true statement. The angular momentum of the electron in the Bohr model of the hydrogen atom equals 2h bar in the first excited state. Yes, Victor?
True.
Yes. The energy in the first excited state of the electron in the Bohr model of the hydrogen atom is twice the ground state energy. Yes, Wumpini?
Madam, it's true.
No, that's a false statement. When ammonia is heated strongly with ethanol chloride, ethylamine is formed. Yes, Foster?
True.
No, it's rather ethanamide which is formed. In Mfantsipim School, secondary alkanols produce alkanoic acids when oxidized with acidified K2Cr2O7 solution. Yes, Victor?
False.
Yes. When ants bite, the bite itches because of the methanol the ants inject into the bite. Yes, Wumpany.
Madam, is false.
Yes. It's rather methanoic acid. New Juaben. For a regular polygon, only the sides are congruent. Yes, Foster?
False.
You're right. A regular quadrilateral is a square. Yes, Victor?
True.
Yes. An equiangular triangle is a regular polygon. Yes, Cletus?
True, madam.
Yes. Last set of statements. New Juaben. Collenchyma cells are lignified and living at maturity.
True.
No. Mfantsipim School. Collenchyma cells provide support for woody plants. Yes, Victor.
False.
Yes. St. Charles, sclerenchyma cells are lignified and living at maturity. Yes, Cletus.
False, madam.
Yes.
False. Okay.
Did you want to add something else? No. All right. That's the end of the fourth round. At the end of the fourth round, New Juaben Senior High School has 19 points. St. Charles Minor Seminary has 40 points. Mfantsipim School has 49 points. Fifth and final round. In this round, I'm going to be reading out clues. Your objective is to solve the riddles. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue after that, 3 points. In order to solve the riddle, you need to draw my attention. You do that by ringing your bell. May I hear your bell, St. Charles? Thank you. Yours, Mfantsipim. Thank you. And yours, New Juaben. Thank you. When you ring, the answer must be ready. There are 4 riddles. In the scientific method, I am an empirical procedure. I am used to verify, refute. Yes, Victor?
Experimentation.
Yes. That was the second clue, 4 points. I am a collection of some basic statements. These are described as postulates by scientists. For gases at ordinary... Yes, Cletus.
Kinetic theory of gases.
Yes. I was reading the third clue, 3 points. I am a type of material frequently used in electronic devices. I am semiconducting. Yes, Wumpany.
Madam, diode.
No. I may contain 2 types of charge carriers, electrons and holes. But I have a larger concentration of electrons than of holes. So who am I? Yes, which of you? Yes, Victor?
N-type semiconductor.
You're right. I read all the clues, 3 points. Last one. My name suggests I sort out things. At stationary points, I yield 0. I am used to derive. I yield the gradient function. I am the process. Yes, Wumpany.
Madam, differentiation.
You're right. I was reading the fifth and final clue, 3 points, and that's the end of the fifth round. At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. New Juaben Senior High School has 19 points. St. Charles Minor Seminary has 46 points. Mfantsipim School has 56 points. Juaben Senior High School, it was a difficult contest. All the best. St. Charles Minor Seminary, you did your best. You did well. I like your score. Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye. I shall miss you at the speed race. Best wishes to you. Mfantsipim School, congratulations on winning the contest. Well done, prepare well, and I look forward to seeing you in the quarterfinals. Best wishes. Viewers, thank you for joining us for this contest. We are still in the 1A stage of competition. Next time, we will bring you Prempeh College, our reigning champions, Ashaiman Senior High School, and Winneba Senior High School. I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is brought to us by Prime Time Limited and is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We are also supported by RMG Ghana Limited, and also thank you GTP for my beautiful outfit. Thank you all for joining us for this contest, and see you next time. Bye-bye.